And also he's having, he will be taking care of each and every candidate who enters into the company, okay, right from his, interview process to onboarding. So everything he will be taking care. And also he's having a stakeholder experience, how to handle the stakeholders and client handling techniques, everything. So he will lead end-to-end recruitment process, right? So when you enter into the software company, what are the things you need to do? He will be taking care of everything. And Miss Renka with us. So she's also having almost 8+ years experience, and she's into talent acquisition team. So she's also an HR and who manages the profiles, how to build an effective profiles. Also, she'll be teaching you, but not now, in future. Okay. So that's it from my end about the guest speakers today. Thank you both of you joining. So over to you. And one more thing before session starts, everybody, if you have any doubt, do not unmute in between and speak. You would raise your hand. We'll call one by one. We'll clear each and everyone's doubt. At the same time, we'll keep posting, answering your questions in the chat. So this is how your session will be there today. But yes, what happens in between if you unmute yourself and speak? So the flow will miss. So that speaker, whatever he want to deliver to you guys, so he'll not be able to do that. So let's not disturb that. Once he completes all his lectures, deliverables, whatever to be done, people can start asking questions. But one by one, people who raise the hand, will call them one by one. Thank you, Joseph. Thank you, Renka. Over to you guys.
Thank you, Rajshekar. Thank you for introducing me. Hi, good morning, everyone. First of all, thank you for joining this session. Hope you like this one. Okay. So, first of all, may I able to know how many of you has a LinkedIn profile? So, how long do you have these profiles and you are maintaining it? But the thing we would like to discuss on this part, okay, to get a better result on your profile.
Joseph, are we connected? Or did we lose something?
Leandon,
Yes, Renika?
you were on mute, Leandon. Yeah, please go ahead.
Sorry. Okay. Hi, everyone. Sorry for the issue. Okay. See, this is an e-part technical availability of your resume on the market. Okay. Anyone from the globe can view your profile and get connected with you and discuss you regarding an opportunity which you could get. And building your profile much more attractive is a main key part which you would require on this. Okay. I have a very small presentation. I just made it as much as simple as possible so every one of you could understand. I will share my screen. Hope my screen is visible.
Yes, Linda.
Yeah, thank you. So this session is mostly to let you know how to build a LinkedIn profile which will be much more effective for you. Okay. So profile presentation is the key. Okay. So all we know, first impression is the best impression. Whatever. When you meet a person digitally, like in a platform like LinkedIn, Facebook, or whatever, the first thing a person gets to see is your profile, right? And when the profile is looking good, is looking better, he will definitely get to approach you. And when it is, especially when you're looking for a job, and when a recruiter, hello, okay. And when especially a recruiter is looking for a profile, whatever, data engineer, data analyst, whichever skill they might be looking for, they will try to find out the best profile available in the market. Because when it comes to the perspective of a recruiter, he knows not only him, a lot of people will be looking for profiles for the same set of roles, same set of experience, same set of skill sets on the market.
LinkedIn,
for
can
the
you be a
same
bit
domain.
louder? People says your voice is a bit low.
Okay. Is it better, everyone?
Yeah, better than before.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir, it is better.
Yeah. Okay. See, I will make it as simple as possible. When you look at a store, what you will try to buy is the best good looking food what you're able to see, right? The similar way a recruiter will choose a best good looking profile which matches his requirements. Okay, the reason why he chooses a very much better profile is that an ideology behind that is he might be a much more better candidate. So, building your LinkedIn profile in a very good manner will help you in to get selected in the first phase itself. Okay, so the first insight what the person sees when he opens the profile is your name, uh, the headline, whatever you have mentioned, the wall, the image, what you have marked, your profile image actually, and the current location. Where are you from? You're currently residing, the place where are you currently residing at your work location, or it might be a hometown, whatever. So these the criterias like location, image, headlines, the codes, skill sets is what a recruiter filters out in the first hand. I will explain it to you guys much more detailed when we show the profile. Okay. So you have to give your full name on the profile, uh, and in the headlines you have to give your designation with your current organization name and your key skill sets. You can also mention your technical and soft skills also. And the image which your profile image actually which you mark should be a very good looking one, which could be formal or casual. Okay, and when you're especially looking out for a job change in a critical manner, you can use the open to work option which comes on your profile pic, which will be much more easier for a recruiter to approach you for a job opening. And when it comes to the wall, you have to have a positive quote or a company banner or even an attractive image which could give you a highlight of your profile, but it should be related to the technical department or something which you're working on. Okay, and when it comes to the summary, uh, you have to mention at least 10 lines of your summary which should explain about uh, your skill sets, your values, your the advantages which the company might get into, and a bit of your employment details. And when it comes to the summary, please do concentrate on the your soft skills and values and advantages which you could mention, and the things that which you could mark as a highlight, that you could show the individuality of yourself from another set of persons who are working along with you on the same skill sets, like for example, if you're a data analyst, you might have 100 of data analysts, uh, but just mark those things which brings in the value and add up value that will show a slight differentiation from others. And also mention about your outer space knowledges, like if you have a knowledge on segment or domain which is outside of what you're working, please do mention them also. It will also give you a highlighted one. And when it comes to your work experience, you must have your exact designation. Please don't mention any other designation which might be suitable for your role, but please do mention whatever the designation is provided to you by the organization. Okay, and please do clearly mention the organization name which you are working on. And some people do make a name of the organization as confidential, and try to avoid that one. And make sure you have the joining date and last working day from your previous organizations. And please mention your work location. If you're at Chennai or Noida or Bangalore or wherever, whichever part of India you're, please mention your work location over there. And you could also segregate your skill sets based on your experience. Okay, if you have worked in your first company with a different skill sets, like PL SQL and something else, and when you move on to your next organization and you have a different kind of skill set, you're working on a different skill set, you can mention them. You can differentiate that and show the recruiter so that he might be able to pick it up much more better. And the skill sets what a recruiter looks for comes in mostly in these four different verticals: the knowledge the person possesses from his work environment, the technical skills like the tools and functional activities which he is able to perform in the organization, and also the management skills if he is looking out for some leadership position, like will he be able to manage a stakeholder, will he be able to manage people, his like his team, or will he be able to manage the project life cycle. Those things will also be looked for. And also the skill sets as we mentioned previously, uh, the knowledge which is outside of the domain, which is also expected, like see for example I'm telling, you could have a knowledge uh, in a different language like French, Russian, German or whatever. You could also mention those things, which gives you an advantage, which makes a difference. Like when a recruiter looks at it, he might be able to feel that this person has a different knowledge in a different skill set. He's very good in languages. He could be able to commute, so he will be able to manage a team or manage the stakeholders who's from a different region. So those kind of things will also impress a recruiter. And mostly the other factors what a recruiter looks for is certifications, like sometimes the hiring manager would require the candidate to be certified in a certain skill. He might be a certified data analyst, he might be a certified BI person, like that. So if you have any certifications, please do post them on LinkedIn. You have a separate column for certifications. Okay. And connections. You should have a build as much as connections as possible. Okay, so when you build much more connections, it increases the probability of you to getting hired much more quicker. You should also build your connections within your net, the domain of yours. Like if you're a data engineering person, you should also connect with data engineering person. At the same time, please do connect with HR people who available, and also do get connected with people like project managers, business analysts, those people whom you would be communicating to work along with. Okay, so when those kind of people are looking out for a job change, sorry, technically when they are looking out for someone to be pulled in at their company, they might also get you hired if they see your profile. When they come across, they might see your profile, right? So they will be able to get onboard you. And please do mention your project details, your current and previous project details, like what kind of project you have worked on, what all the skills you use on the project, and what is your roles and responsibilities on the project. And make sure that you have some recommendations in your profile, like ask your project manager or anyone who might be able to give a reference to you. Ask them to mark a recommendation on your profile, so which would be an added advantage for you, because most of the profiles don't get recommendations. Like if you choose 100 profiles on LinkedIn, less than 10 profiles will have a recommendation on them. And thank you for this. The slide is over for now. Yes, Malish, do you have a question before processing, going ahead to the next one? Malish, am I audible?
So when possible, you can join live. I think Joseph, you can proceed. He might be not available, I guess.
Oh, okay, fine. Does anyone have any other questions? Yes, please, Vijay Bhaskar.
Yeah, hi. Yeah, I have a
Hi, good morning. Yes, please.
So being as an experienced person, do you have to contact with the HR still? Like when you update the LinkedIn profile, everything.
Uh, See, you might be experienced or a junior or a fresher, however it is. So LinkedIn is a communication platform. Okay. So how do you get jobs when people look at your profile, right?
So normally, the thing is, normally in the search job portals, HRs will do so the profiles and all, and they will call us that. Like that, that's the process it is. But LinkedIn, you
Sorry,
were saying,
sorry, Vijay, I am not able to hear you properly.
can you hear me now?
It's a bit better, please.
Yeah, what I'm saying is normally the job portals and all HRs will do search the profiles and they will do contact with us, right?
Yes.
This is the same way can be approached in LinkedIn also.
See, that is right. Uh, LinkedIn is a different kind of platform. In Naukri, for example, if it is a Naukri or a Monster, you post your profile, the HR search you and approaches you for right. But in LinkedIn, it's a different way of a communication. We are able to search you based on the skill sets, locations, or whatever the criteria we have. Okay, that is also a part. What you said was correct, but the probability gets higher when you get connected with them. Okay, so if in case Vijay Bhaskar, you are connected with me on LinkedIn, when I give the search first, your profile will come on the top priority list, right? If I you Vijay Bhaskar, you what skill you are based upon? Can I ask?
Yeah, please.
See, for example, if you're into any data engineer, right? Okay. If I'm looking out for a data engineer, I'm pulling out a search for results of a data engineer. Okay. And if you're connected with me, the probability of your profile coming at the first stage itself is higher. Your profile will pop at the top.
Okay.
So that is an advantage for you.
Okay, good.
Hmm.
Thank you.
Thank you. Any more questions?
No, sir, actually, one question I'm having.
Yes,
So,
please.
as you have mentioned that whatever the designation we are provided in our organization,
Hmm?
that we should mention. Actually, I'm
Yes.
trying to switch from a telecom domain company which is government owned. So here my designation is junior engineer, but I'm
Okay.
trying to switch for a role of data analyst. So if I
Okay.
place that designation junior engineer, I don't think I would be getting calls or something.
See, I will explain you in detail. Okay. The designation does not always means that you are doing a particular job. Organization to organization, the designation differs. So, uh, some organizations will have a different kind of a name, like a technical consultant, technical associate, uh, for multiple roles and responsibilities. You might be into SAP, you might be into data, you might be into BI, you might be into ITO, whichever segment you might be. But some organizations will give that you're a technical analyst, technical consultant, technical engineer, like those designations. So all the recruiters knows this. So it won't be so important that designation is there. But why I'm mentioning that you have to mention the exact designation is because when you share your profile or when you proceed further, uh, there will be issues that a recruiter will mark a different designation, and when your profile and your documents has a different designation, they might misagree on what you have said before. So to avoid such problems, I have requested you guys to uh, mark the exact designation what you have as per the document, which will be a safer and advantage for you. Is it clear, or would you like me to explain much more
No,
further?
it is clear. I
Yeah,
understood.
sure. Okay. Anyone has any other question?
Uh, Thank you very much. So, can we create multiple profiles?
Shravya, that's a good question. But may I know multiple profiles for which reason?
I mean, basically, I am a developer. I have been working
Mm-hmm.
as a full stack developer for
Yes.
past maybe 16 years. Now I want to move to a data side, maybe the data
Okay.
engineer or whatever. So I would have, I mean, I have option to try in both of these areas, right? So
Yes.
is it okay to create and market both my profiles, or how will that affect?
See, my suggestion will be not to go ahead with 2, 3 plus profiles. Okay.
Mhm.
Uh, just try to stick on to one single profile, even if you're changing your domain.
Okay, great.
I will also explain you the reason. Sumitra, you told you're from full stack, right? If I'm not wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're from full stack and now you want to move into data.
Yes.
You have opportunities on both these sides. Okay.
Yes.
And however, when a recruiter approaches you, he will be able to know like you're working on full stack and all those things. Your experience, your credits, everything will be based. You will be trying as a fresher for the data part, right?
Mm-hmm.
But you have experience on full stack, which is a credit. You have already a working knowledge. You have already a performance background, right?
Okay. Yeah.
And you're moving into a different platform. You're gaining additional knowledge,
Yeah.
which means you will be able to perform better on this domain also.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you don't
Sure.
have to wait, take a new profile and get all more connections, build it up, design a much better one. It, it takes time and efforts.
Yeah.
For that sake, you can mention, you can edit your profile in a different manner that people might approach you for the data segment. Put the
Okay.
full stack skills and put the full stack part as a secondary and give the data part as a primary one,
Mm-hmm.
which will bring in the results what you require.
Yeah.
Uh,
Sure.
Maybe that's really thanks, Joseph. So can we show them all our students like any live LinkedIn profile creation or
Sure, I have them. I will show them up once this session, once this question and answer completes.
done? I think two more people are there in queue, so
Yeah.
you can answer them.
Yes. The next question, please.
Hello.
Linda Sanjay here.
Yes, Sanjay, please.
Hello.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Sanjay. Am I
currently,
audible?
you're audible now.
Yes.
So currently, I'm working as a procurement associate.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I want to switch into Power BI.
Okay.
So non-IT too, you can consider as a data analyst role.
Uh-huh.
So I have almost 6 years of experience in a purchase. So I need to switch into Power BI. So I have already learned the course and I have good knowledge in Power BI as of now. So planning to switch in Power BI. So whether I need to create with two profiles or is it okay to proceed with the one profile? But my designation is something different, no?
See, that is fine. Okay.
Yeah.
I will let. See, as I explained to Sumitra, you can create one profile, but the thing is, make difference on the profile. Okay, like 1 second, I will show you with a live profile. Is my screen visible? Hello.
Yes.
Not yet.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
You are seeing them teams now.
Yes. Are you able to view this profile now?
Yes.
Okay.
Shyam Pandey.
Yes. See, this profile contains the headlines and skill area in as per data analyst, right?
Yes.
Yeah. See, you might have a different designation in your current organization, but when you come to this headlines, it is what you're going to mention for the skill set which you're going to look out for, right? So over here you can mark your new skill sets and your educations and those things which you're looking out. Over here you can mark that I am looking for opportunity as a data analyst, looking for opportunity as a full stack engineer, or however, which you could mention, and you could put hashtags and mark the skills like SQL BI, like how this person have done. You can mark them, okay,
Okay.
which will
Yeah.
give you a much more search effectiveness. See, a recruiter makes his search in multiple ways. Okay, like he would have criterias that the person should be from Chennai itself. The person should be uh, having so and so years of experience. The person should have so and so combination of skill sets. All these things will involve. So but the recruiter will choose the priority options and search based on it. So you can have your designation, whatever uh, you you're currently working on the experience part. Okay, like this person's if you see this person's experience is visible, right?
Yes.
Yeah, his designation is marked as an assistant manager. An assistant manager is a common designation, right? But what skills you're working on you can mention over here, and what skills you're looking for can be mentioned over here. So these headline will be the first part which will be able to pull out your profile from LinkedIn. uh, Hope that explanation is clear.
Yeah. Yeah. Lenin.
Yeah, fine.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Hi,
Yes,
Leandan. Hi,
yes,
this is
please.
Shravan here.
Yes,
Just
Shravan,
one doubt.
tell me.
Actually, in LinkedIn, from the
Mm-hmm.
past 2 years, I am working on different domain. For example,
Okay.
as a data analyst, only, but it is
Mm-hmm.
related to somewhat like Excel. It is related to Excel. But
Mm-hmm.
now, if we update that summary, everything suddenly from the past 3 years, it is the same summary which we had maintained in the LinkedIn. But if
Mm-hmm.
we change it suddenly just now, means today if we change it, either recruiters will be coming to know that he had changed it just now, so that he don't have any experience on Power BI and such thing like that. Whether he will be coming to know that.
See, if you suddenly change on LinkedIn also, it is not gonna give a pop-up to your connections that you have
Yeah.
marked a change on your
Okay.
profile. Okay, unless and until you permit for certain categories, like your experience. Uh, if for this he has moved from a data analyst role from Infosys to an assistant manager at Allianz Air, right? When
Okay.
he marked this change, he if the person given uh, approval for LinkedIn to share this detail as a pop-up to his connections, it would be received to the connections. They will get notified that the person have got a career change.
Okay.
But it will not happen for the skill sets what you change, or the sum if you change the summary, or if you change your profile pic, your wall, or the headlines. If you change these kind of details, uh, your connections will not be able to get a pop-up.
Okay. Okay. Okay, but okay, one more down. Actually, in LinkedIn,
Mm-hmm.
our employees, means our organization employees were already there in that LinkedIn. But if
Yes.
we are not doing any such activity in our organization, for example, any Power BI tool or something related to SQL, if we are doing it, our organization employees will also be there in LinkedIn. Maybe it will be some problem. Means maybe after recruiting, any recruiter will contact our organization guy. He will check whether he has worked on as a SQL developer or not. Whether he will be checking like that or not after got selected. Yeah, in the
Okay,
background.
I got your question.
Uh,
Uh, Okay. See, you can mention the skills and new certifications. There is a segment called certification, license and certification, where you can show on the certifications whatever you have got. So when you have got trained and certified on Power BI, you can upload and display the certifications over here so that the recruiters and others might be able to view them.
Okay.
Okay.
But if we didn't worked
Yes.
on Power BI in previous organization, maybe
Yes.
the recruiter will be checking with some of our colleagues, maybe organization will there like
Yes, sir. Actually, sir, his
See,
question
this
is
is
that we are showing the experience of 3 to 4 years in any particular domain like Power BI, and on the basis of that experience, we are applying job. And in real time, we have not worked in that domain completely. I mean, some are
yes.
coming from non-IT as well. So
yeah, I do
that is his
understand,
question.
but it will get into problems. Okay, this will
Okay.
if you did such a thing, it will definitely lead you into problems
I mean,
because
only
not right now. At the time of background verification, once we onboard a candidate, like if I'm once I share an offer letter, or once we onboard you, you join the company, we will initiate a process called background verification. So,
yeah.
which will get connected with your previous employer, that what you have worked. Have you really worked with the organization? On what terms have you performed, and how is your performance? These things will be questioned. Okay.
Okay. Okay. If the
So
See,
question
it
suppose the
the question
experience
is
is,
whether we had
I mean
worked on
the
things, that is
skill
fine.
set. You're asking the skill
What
sets.
yes,
our
yes,
manager also will not be coming to know what skills we have used, because he requires just the data. That's it. Because
Yes.
whether we put it in Power BI or SQL, he also not aware of that.
See, that is what the terms will differ. Okay. Some most of the companies will not check do a reference check based on skill sets, but some companies is doing reference check also for skill sets. They have a separate column that mention that have this person worked on this skill set in your organization. Such a column has also been mentioned on the background verification, but not for all of them, for some of them. There is a
Okay.
probability. We cannot tell that if you're joining Infosys has such a kind of a reference check, and TCS has such a kind of a reference check,
Okay.
right? Some organizations do have, some organizations change the policy. Based on the policy changes, organizations have certain criterias to check on the skill sets or not check on the skill sets, or do a background verification on a particular level. See, some background verifications will also be like, sorry.
Others, can you go on mute, please? Disturbs the class. Surinder, thank you.
Okay. Uh, See, organizations have a different level of background verifications. Okay. Some organizations give their background verification to an individual agency, where the agency does the background verification themselves. Okay. And how they send an email for the background verification is, some send an email as per the requirement of the client. Okay, the client in the sense the company which you are newly going to join or you have joined. Okay, their requirements will be like that. Just check with the company that have this person, so and so person have worked on the so and so organization. That's all what they require. Some organizations will mention, has the so and so person have worked on so and so organization with so many years of experience, and how good his performance, and does he have any black marks on his career history. These things will be mentioned. And someone has an additional skill sets and those things. It differs based on organization to organization which you are going to join. We can't predict that.
Okay. Yeah. LinkedIn. Yeah. Go. Hello. Yeah. Thank you.
So, sir, in that case, what
Sir, I
we
have
should
one
do?
query, sir.
Suppose that in my case, I'm working in telecom domain that is a completely different from IT.
Yes.
So, I mean, I have to do some that, I mean, in my organization, 4G, 5G equipments are there.
Yes.
So, nowhere in my organization, HR knows what is Power BI, what is SQL. And I have completed the course. I have experience in telecom domain, that is genuine, for 6 years. But I'm trying to switch as data analyst by showing the experience of 3 or 4 years as data analyst in my organization. So, how to proceed? Or, I mean, I'm getting calls, my offers are in pipeline. So what to do right now? Can you just guide?
Okay. See,
Separate link profile can we create it for this same query? Is there any
see,
means
you can create
possibility to
that one is possible. You can create a different LinkedIn profile, uh, stating that you have worked on so and so organization with such an experience. That is possible. That is what is happening in the market also. But that has the probability of getting messed up in the background verification. Okay, see, if such things happen, and if background verification goes wrong, if it gives a red flag, you could be turned up. See, the thing is, yes, HR doesn't know what 100% technically what Power BI or SQL is. Yes, but we do have the knowledge what domain you're working and what is your roles and responsibilities and what kind of work you do.
Hello.
Yes, please.
Yeah, ma'am, I have my wife has a gap of 8 years. Like
Okay.
till 2012, she was working as a welfare officer. So after
Mm-hmm.
that, she discontinued due to some personal problems. So should her profile be as a fresher? Should she continue add that welfare officer also in the profile?
See, you can add them. Whatever you have done, you have worked as a freelancer, you have worked on in any kind of a role, you can just add them.
But resume will consider as a fresher only, right? If I'm not wrong, because there is a gap of 8 years, 8 to 9 years.
That is fine. But if you're giving nothing, and if you're giving something, it both has a difference, right? Something is
Hmm.
better than nothing. You can show them and you can mention the 8 years gap, and you can give them a proper explanation that uh, the gap is due to taking care of the children. It was due to our personal reasons, and now we are comfortable much more to work, have to join our work and provide our dedication and grow our career.
Okay, okay.
You can tell them that the gap of 8 years was to take care of the kids, uh, because of that, to take care of my family, and now the kids have grown up, and now it is much more comfortable for the person to look into their career right now.
Okay.
Hi,
Yes,
this is
please.
Hi. Hello. Am I audible?
Yes, 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 please.
Yeah, this is Rajesh. I'm working for S&P Global for 13 years, the same
Yes.
company. My working is just for content capturing the financial statements. I just want to change the role to a data analyst. Right now, my role is lead data analyst itself, but the role is the working is different, right? So how could I put it in the LinkedIn by showing for the 13 years breakup?
So, okay, I think it's a similar question. You have a similar role like this, you have worked on it, and now you have done a certification, and you have you want to go for a different role, right?
Yes, yes.
Yeah. See, you can mention your current designation and current company and whatever skill sets you have performed over here.
Okay.
And when it comes for your summary, like the about this is the summary, your profile summary. over here, and at the headlines you can mention the differentiation, like you're looking out for a job change on this particular domain, and hashtag your skill sets. And also you will have a separate skill segment over here. Also you can mark your skill sets, what you're looking for.
Okay.
Okay, so when you mark the skill sets much more rather than the skill sets what you in the domain you're looking for, rather than those what you have actually worked upon, it will get a pull up in a higher ratio.
Okay.
Okay.
So, sir, in my case, what should I do? Actually, I'm working as I told you, I'm working in telecom domain, and that is a government company, BSNL.
Uh-huh.
So, I mean, there's a quite higher risk which I'm taking. I mean, if I switch to IT industry and that background verification give me a red flag and I lose my job, and I mean, my offers are already in pipeline. So, what should I do? Should I tell the HR to complete the background verification before the joining?
See, you cannot tell that back to complete the background verification before joining. Okay, it is a company policy that they do before or after, however, as per their requirement. And in certain cases, the background verification will be initiated in a previous manner itself. That totally depends upon the organization policies. So
Okay.
we cannot interfere on that, and if you interfere in such a thing, it will create unwanted issues only. So I suggest you to not to proceed in such a manner.
Sir, actually, if I get the offers, I mean, should I quit and join and wait for whatever happens next? That is what you suggest. I mean, what
See,
should I do? Otherwise, I will have to apply as a fresher, and while applying as a fresher, I won't get the calls because I will have to show
yes,
what I've done.
yes, that is what, but we don't know the right. The company is going to check for your skill sets or not, whatever, or they just going to check like have the so and so person have worked in this organization, or that's all. Like as I said before, are they going to check only this part? Are they going to get a much more briefer uh, details from the organization? We can't tell that, right?
Yes, sir.
So it is a risky manner. But if you really want to move on, if you really want a career which is better for your life, you have to take the
Yes.
risks. There is no other option. I have seen people
Okay.
who have changed their domains, who have given such experiences, and they have got placed.
Yes,
Okay,
sir. Placement is
it's
not an issue. I
always,
mean, my offers are already in pipeline. The
yes,
one offer I'm going to get tomorrow, and other managerial rounds are already scheduled mine. So that's not an issue. I mean, interviews are being correct, but
okay.
that is the things. That is the thing which I mean give me stress.
See, as a
Background
HR,
verification.
I cannot tell these things, but as a manner, for just for your career betterment, I will tell you. Okay, if you're joining, take the risk, join, and perform as much as possible in the organization which you join. Okay, so that when there is no room of light for doubt, they don't
Okay.
have to poke it much more, right?
Okay, sir.
Srinjay, thank you. Maybe others are waiting in the queue. Chandrasekhar, can you go on if your doubt is yet to clear?
Hello.
Yeah, Chandrasekhar, you're audible. You can go on.
Like what is your approach as a HR for selecting candidate? Like how you search in the LinkedIn for profiles? Could you
Yeah, I will
please show? Could you please
sure.
show live?
Yeah, definitely. See, if I'm looking out for a data analyst or data scientist kind of a profile, You can view my screen, right, everyone?
Yeah, we can see.
Yeah. Please have a look on these two profiles, and everyone, you guys itself, please tell me, like, what do you feel from, what difference do you feel from both these profiles? Okay, I'll go slowly. Okay. So you have viewed both the profiles, right, everyone? Okay.
Yes,
Can
yes.
you tell me which one you guys feel better? Which is the profile? Both profiles has a similar kind of an experience, similar kind of work tenure. Which one you guys feel is a better?
I
Second
think
one is Mrinal Pant.
Okay.
There it has been mentioned clear all kind of skill set,
Mm-hmm.
whatever has been gained, and the certificate which he has got, each and everything. It's been mentioned there. So it is definitely will have an impress to the recruiter uh, to pick first.
Okay.
Uh, yeah, Lyndon, I just wanted to check because based on the conversation, whatever it has been done, now for example, now if the person is getting currently 15 lakh, which is having people management skill set, okay, but
Okay.
now just completed, taken the course and Power BI, SQL, it has been learnt now, maybe in 2 or 3 months, but having an experience 15 years wherein in the people management and getting package around 13 to 15 lakh. Now, based on that, uh, when we put our profile, we cannot mention we do have experience in SQL or Power BI because since I have learned course maybe in 2 or 3 months, correct? No, so in this
Yeah.
case, when I am going to put my profile, I doesn't have any experience in Power BI, but anyway, I have done the certification. If I mention, definitely what will happen, my profile will not get into that as a experienced candidate wise. Maybe I may get a chance as a fresher wise. So in this case, whatever package I'm getting 15 lakh, then will not get offer. Maybe I may get offer for only for 5 or 6 lakh based on that whatever I learned the skill set. So in this case, what will happen? Why we have to join for Power BI or other training skills we need to learn. So if you don't want to mention this kind of experience we do have earlier, you told no, we cannot mention those kind of things. Correct? No, because there will be like a BGC check and all, it would be there. Correct.
BGV,
But
yeah, background
yeah,
verification
yeah,
will be there.
it would be there. Yeah, because so though it doesn't have experience on Power BI, but this is just we have gained the knowledge. Why? Because we wanted to increase our compensation. correct? No, and also we already have the experience, maybe 10-year or 12-year, but the domain it would be different. So in this case, definitely we'll have a confident level low. Okay, I think whatever I learned, then it is waste of the things only. Whatever conversation I've seen now, that's what I'm feeling now. That
Okay.
because whatever effort we have given in 3 to 4 months to learn about a new skill set in Power BI or whichever it is, anyway, we will not be having any kind of experience because we don't have that tool itself only in our organization or whichever someone has mentioned telecom. It doesn't have that one, but now acquire the knowledge. But how we can proceed on that, because it definitely we cannot go and join as a fresher also, because we have an experience 8 year, 10-year, 12-year, those kind of things, and also package would be different. Then we cannot go for package lower because why we have gained the knowledge to increase our package as well.
Yes.
Correct, no? So that's this kind of maybe instances you might be having, but how we can overcome on that, and because BGC wise anyway, definitely when it is mentioning this kind of word, definitely people will feel like a scare. Okay, do I need to go and apply for my job, or else in case because when we join other organization, then only BGC is going to get happen. Then if something, if it happens, what will happen? Whatever previous organization I worked there, I already quit and I already joined another organization. Maybe after 1 or 2 months or 5 months, they will do background verification. Then they will get to know later, I don't have any experience in Power BI, but now I just learned, I'm learning the things here. When they get to know, then obviously they will ask for, okay, move out from the organization because you have mentioned the fake experience or something. Correct, no? So these things probably it would be there, but definitely it is going to get a scare kind of things. So when this kind of communication, if it is there, so because now how to proceed on that when it comes to our profile, especially the people whoever is having experienced and doesn't have experience on Power BI, but now acquired the knowledge.
Okay. See, the thing is, as I said before, you have to perform as much as possible when you're going new. Okay, because you told that you have 15 plus years of experience, right?
Correct.
Yeah, 15 plus years of experience, and you're showing that you have such experience in a skill set, and you have, if the background verification, I will just give me a minute or something. I will display a background verification form, which is a common one. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
So in that you will be able
so
to
before
find.
proceeding, just a second, sorry for the interruption. Guys, a small update. This is purely on the how to build your LinkedIn profile. So for all these, your stakeholder techniques, client handling techniques, your BGV techniques, and all these, we'll conduct another session because his time also precious for us, as he has given us 1 hour time. It's almost 20 minutes. We are away from that. Okay, so kindly understand the thing. What is the main purpose of today's only LinkedIn profile creation? Maybe Divakar, your doubts were really, I think these also can be asked now. As said in upcoming sessions, we'll be conducting all these sessions with the same people. Okay. Because in respect of others' time, let's wind up this quickly.
Yeah, sure, Vijay. Yeah, because since I had a conversation, no, that's what really felt like. Okay, so how we can overcome on that. So definitely we'll have a different kind of running in the mind. That's the
even
reason.
I clearly understand. See, because even being as a HRs, they have some limitations, what to be shared, what not to be shared, right? So we have to respect their privacy also. And just let's do that.
Yeah, okay.
Maybe in upcoming sessions, we'll connect for the stakeholder handling techniques, client handling techniques. How to answer the HR calls and all these. We'll connect one by one. As we complete Naukri today, LinkedIn, we'll come up with a few more in future.
Okay. Yeah. Thanks, Rajshekar.
Yeah. Vijay, if your question is related to LinkedIn, you can ask because you raised your hand.
Yes. My name is Vijay. I have a couple different issue. Like when I joined the company, it was through senior software engineer. Because of takeover other company, I have got some lesser designation like associate engineer. So on my relieving letter says that associate engineer, but my previous relieving letter, which has a senior software engineer, which is a higher position in the earlier. Do you want me to keep which designation currently when I'm applying for the new job?
See, give the exact designation what you have.
Then that is very less like associate engineer is the initial designation given by companies, but senior software engineer is I'm having 13 years of experience because of this takeover at this has happened and they are not listened at last, and I'm not no more in the company now. At last I got a relieving letter stating that you're an associate engineer, but
Yeah, that
previous
is
engineer.
fine. But can I have a question with you?
Sure.
Yeah. What does your document says?
Current document says associate engineer. The previous
Yes.
documents, whichever I'm
So
having, all from senior software engineer. I do have previous documents which says my senior software engineer. It's a proof.
so provide both those documents and mention uh, designations. Okay. Like your previous company mentioned a different designation, right? That is, if my understanding is correct, your previous company mentioned a senior software engineer, and your current organization has having an associate software engineer, right?
Yes.
Okay, so mention both them. Like, just a second. My screen is visible, right?
Yes. Teams.
Okay. So look at these profile. So he has mentioned different kind of designations in each organization, right? So like that, please do mention uh, that senior consultant and like senior consultant, senior data engineer. Like you can mention as senior software engineer in the previous one, and if you want to take out the associate really, you can mention as software engineer alone. Okay, but my suggestion will be stick to the as per the document.
If we mention the senior software engineer and when we go to interview or whenever HR asks, can we give an explanation there that this has happened because of that, and can we
See,
proceed that
in
way?
that case, please explain that. See, these kind of questions will mostly not be asked. Okay, and if that is asked, it will be it comes place in the HR discussion. Okay, why there's a difference in the designation and all. So that time answer them. It is an company policy. They gave as per that, and I don't. That doesn't. That designation doesn't mean that I'm working in a junior position or something.
Okay.
Hope you got it.
Yeah. And
So
one
I
more
think
question like that. I have a, whenever I mean, I have reviewed in the January 31st like that 4 months back. Do you want me
Okay.
to mention the date, like exact date, which I done, or can I continue there and once after interviews happened or when I discussion with HR, can
No,
we?
no, you are an immediate joinee, right?
Yes.
Then cut it off. That close the date, close it with the date, and mark as an immediate joiner. Okay. In this headline part, you can mark as immediate joiner also, and you can put an open to work over here. There will
Okay.
be an option in the bottom when you go to the profile. You can mark an open to work
Yeah,
tab,
I know the option.
which
I know
will
that.
pull out much more higher recruiters towards you. Okay, and mention all your skill sets over here, and location which you're on, and try to make the wall, your profile, everything a much more better one, because even every one of you told, right, this profile is better than this profile. Why?
Yeah.
It
More
looks
details.
much more attractive, much more details. It contains much more details. The same profile has uh, everything similar. Like it has the detailed skill sets. She have mentioned. She have the experience mentioned, education, certifications, skills, recommendations, everything. But this profile uh, has a different kind of a wall rather than this, which is much more attractive. So you can choose a wall like this one. You can put much more skill sets and hashtag your soft skills and technical skills, and you can put a very much detailed summary. Like as I mentioned, please focus on your additional values. Okay, mark your individuality over here. And
So
yes,
maybe I think Joseph, we will wind up the session. It's been 1.5 hours. Really, guys, sorry. I know it took too long. Today. Avinash, Santosh, Sumitra, maybe you can connect us personally. We'll clear your doubt, no doubt. No problem in that. So, a great thank you, Joseph and Renuka, for your valuable time with us today. Though it's a working holiday for you, you people given us the, your precious time to us and to clear all of our students' doubts. Yes, in future, definitely we need your presence here in terms of different concepts like how to handle the HR calls, maybe telephonic interviews during the salary negotiation. All these techniques also we will be expecting from your side. Maybe we'll take your appointment in prior and we'll inform our candidates so that they will get more insight from you guys.
Sure, Raj,
sure,
sure.
Rajashekar.
So on behalf of everybody from the KSR student, from management, we really thanks a lot for giving you your time
Thank you,
today.
everyone. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for joining. Hope this session is valuable for every one of you.
Thank you, guys.
Yes,
Thank you.
definitely. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.